Hello and good day. Welcome back to our class. This is teacher Onedy Guzman and our topic for today is Payback Method under Techniques in Capital Budgeting for Business Finance. If we are talking about the payback method, this is the simplest method used in capital budgeting. It measures the amount of time, usually in years, to recover the initial investment. For our discussion, we will have the even cash flow, or we call this one as fixed cash flows, and the other one is uneven cash flows. Okay, for our example, let's look into Project A. So Project A has initial capital of 72,000 pesos, while Project B has initial capital of 80,000 pesos. So this is your cash outflow. On the other hand, Project A has 17,000 pesos cash inflow. So it will happen for 5 years. So let's look 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the other hand, Project B has initial capital of 80,000 pesos. So this is your cash outflow. So your cash inflow is 21,000 for 5 years. So in order to compute the payback method, so we have our formula, cash outflow divided by the cash inflow. So our cash outflow is 72,000 pesos divided by 17,000 pesos. So it means we have 4.23 years for our payback. On the other hand, Project B, we have 80,000 pesos divided by 21,000 pesos. So we have 3.81 years. So if we will look on the better investment, so we can say that Project B is a better investment because we can recover or we can have our payback in 3.81 years rather than Project A that is actually 4.23 years. So in this example, we will use the payback period calculator. So this is the address, actually calculator.net. So we will have our example number one of our initial investment for project A is 72,000. Okay. Then our cash inflow that is 17,000 okay per year. And we will write here 0 for our increase and the number of years is 5 because we have 5 cash inflows and the discount rate is 0. Then press calculate. So we can have here the payback period is 4.235 years. As we can see here, so we have the cash outflow 72,000, okay? And then we have for year 1 until year 4, we still have a deficit of 4,000 pesos. So we can only realize our gains on the fifth year because that is our payback period. So it means after 4.235 years, that is the only time that we can realize our gains. Alright, on the other hand, if we will have an even cash flow, so what we're going to determine first is our cash outflow of 15,000 pesos. So we have here the following inflows of year 1, 7,000, year 2, 4,000, year 3 is 6,000, and year 4 is 3,000 pesos. So what we're going to do is add first the first 2 years. Okay, cash inflows. So we have 7,000 plus 4,000 is equal to 11,000. Take note that we would like to recover 15,000 pesos in all. So it means that, okay, we need more 4,000. So from that 4,000, so on the year number 3, so we will get 4,000 because 15,000 minus 11,000 is equal to 4,000. That 4,000 out of 6,000 in year 3, so that is actually 0.67. So take note that I have year 1 and year 2 already. So that is why the total number of payback, that is actually the first 2 years, plus a part of year number 3, which is actually 0.67. So all in all, the payback on this uneven cash flows is actually 2.67 years. So this time we will use now the irregular cash flow for each year, or we call this one an even cash flow. So again, for project of our example number 2, so we have 15,000 as our initial investment. Then the discount rate is we simply write it as 0. So take note, in the first year we receive 7,000 pesos. On the second year we receive 4,000 pesos. Third year is 6,000, and on fourth year we have actually 3,000. So we have 4 years that we receive our cash inflow. Then we'll simply write or click the calculate. So as we can see here, we have already the payback period of 2.667. So we can only realize our gains after 2.667. So we have here on year 3, we have 2,000. Year 4, we have actually 5,000 as our gains. So all in all, we have actually 7,000 as our gains after investing 15,000. So that's it. So that is our session, okay, on the payback. Hopefully that you learned something. Again, so this is teacher Onini Guzman. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified about my new videos. Thank you. Take note that in a payback method, managers usually set an acceptable payback periods for projects. So for making accept-reject decisions, projects which meet the set acceptable payback period shall be accepted and those which not are discarded. So it is popular method used especially for small projects due to its simplicity and considerations for timing of cash flows. So however, it does not consider the time value of money. Also, it fails to consider the cash flows after the payback period.